What's going on, y'all? What it is. So before we get into this topic, I just want to say that I hope that everybody that's watching this video is happy and healthy on this Saturday. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and slide into this topic, and this video won't be that long by any stretch of your imagination. I just wanted to come on here real quick and talk about the fact that Kim Porter's father, by the name of Jake Porter, actually had a conversation with Rolling Stone, and he basically said that he was disgusted by seeing the video of Diddy putting paws on Cassie at that hotel. Now, this is really an interesting dynamic because Mr. Jake Porter has remained silent about anything dealing with Diddy. Even when Kim passed away, he never came out and said anything about him being suspicious and things of that nature. But the fact that he actually spoke out after he saw that tape of Diddy putting his hands on Cassie, that means that this man is questioning the validity and the true nature of Kim's relationship with Diddy, in my estimation. So what I want to do right now is implement this clip of this woman talking about this situation in its entirety, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys my thoughts.
Kim Porter's father, Jake Porter, has broken his silence after months of controversy surrounding Diddy. He spoke with Rolling Stone magazine by phone and described the hotel footage of Diddy as despicable. Because this is such a sensitive topic, I'm going to refer to my notes so that I can quote Mr. Porter accurately. To offer some backstory, Kim Porter and Diddy appeared on the December 2006 cover of Essence magazine. The feature was controversial at the time, but the interview is one of the few times Kim Porter gave the public a glimpse into what her life was like with Diddy. In the article, she talks about what Diddy had to do to win her back after the humiliation of the Jennifer Lopez relationship. She had moved back to her home state, Georgia, and Diddy tried to butter up her mother and grandmother. Kim said that some of her relatives wanted to handle Diddy, but it was her father who encouraged her to take Diddy back. Kim says she did not know what exactly Diddy and her father discussed, but her dad told her that we all make mistakes. Now, Diddy seems to have a solid relationship with Kim's dad. Here he is with them for what ended up being Kim's last Christmas. And here they are hand in hand as they plan her celebration of life after she passed. Now, Mr. Porter, after seeing the Cassie video, is saying, "You can say I was disgusted with the video and I wouldn't treat my enemy like that. It was despicable. I couldn't believe it. I was in Vietnam and I wouldn't do that to my enemy." He says that he now questions what his daughter's life was really like with Diddy. He said, "I didn't know that he," meaning Diddy, "could stoop that low. I imagine it surprised a lot of people. I wouldn't even do a dog like that. My heart goes out to Cassie." Mr. Porter says that he never saw Diddy put his hands on Kim, but he did know Kim had gotten to the point she could not live in the same house as Diddy. He said, "I think he," again meaning Diddy, "was a very jealous person. They both loved each other. Kim's love was legitimate. Puffy's love, I don't know what he calls love. You know what I mean? I really don't think he has any idea what love is." According to the article, Mr. Porter declined to answer many questions, and we don't know if that is because of grief or perhaps some legal reasons. As far as where things go from here, he said, "My concern is the children."
All right, so you guys just heard all of that. Now, it sounds as though to me, just listening to everything that Mr. Porter had to say about the situation to Rolling Stone, it seems as though that he's kind of riddled with guilt because he's the one that told Kim to think about taking Diddy back, saying that everybody makes mistakes. And the fact that he saw that video of Cassie getting beat up the way she got beat up by Diddy, it now sadly has him thinking and envisioning his own daughter in that position, that same position that Cassie was in at that hotel. And not only that, I believe that he's now questioning if Diddy has something to do with the passing of his daughter. Now, I do wonder if Mr. Porter was in love with the lifestyle that was afforded to him based off of the fact that Kim was in a relationship with Diddy. And it really makes me wonder if Diddy probably offered him some type of financial compensation to go and talk to Kim to see if he could change his own daughter's mind to getting back with Diddy. And ultimately it worked. So I'm looking at it through the lens like, look at what you did, bro. Look at you. You're responsible for this. You know, I understand that Kim is a grown woman, was a grown woman that could make her own decisions. But at the end of the day, there's a dynamic impact that a father has on his daughter. Because if you go to Rolling Stone and you read the publication, it clearly states that Kim's aunt and a lot of women within her family was not feeling her going back to Diddy. They wanted her to stay close to home back in Columbus, Georgia, right? But ultimately, it was his decision to go to his daughter and say, hey, listen, he just made a mistake. So I'm pretty sure that had a profound impact on Kim's decision to get back with Diddy, and it ultimately did because she went back to him. And the fact that Jake was walking hand in hand and in lockstep with Diddy when they were going to plan Kim's memorial is just crazy to me. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Jake has read the publications of certain rumors that were put out there that ended up being true of how Diddy violated Kim. And when your daughter passed away, you didn't have any type of inclination, no hesitation to think that Diddy could have been associated with the passing of your daughter and you're holding his hand. Now listen, if you guys can remember, I told you guys through an email that I received that there was heavy speculation that there were certain family members of Kim Porter's that didn't want to talk about her passing and Diddy being associated with it based off of the fact that they had signed NDAs and that they had been paid off. I'm not saying that this is applicable to Kim Porter's father, but what I am saying, I do have both raised eyebrows over here. But anyway, I'm gonna let it go right there. I don't want to get too deep into it right now. Just sit back and chill and let this thing unfold. I want you guys to feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this particular situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.